Hi guys, and welcome to my Bell Likes the Game channel. If you're new here, what I do is mainly show you how to cheat in games, and I show alternative storylines of a game. But right now, what I'm going to do is finish the Mr.Prepper farm, um, the animal farm actually, because give me a second. Let's do that. Because I finished the game. Of course, with the help of mods, I just wanted to see what the storyline is and where is it going. And I will show you the final scene. That's the whole thing of the video. How the rocket launches and what's the final mission. You will notice that some missions are undone from the animal farm, and this is because I installed the DLC after I installed the actual game, and in the game I was already somewhere, and I couldn't get a hold of the DLC, which I think I will do in a new game, because when you finish the game the first time it unlocks other options for you. So listen, I don't have any electricity, and this is because, as you can see, I have a lot of things. I have been using a lot of um, well, a lot of mods to expand my capacity. And the mod that the mod manager I'm using right now is a Wiimote, and I realized that with Wiimote you cannot use any other mod beside Wiimote. So what we do is, I'm not gonna do anything else. I'm just gonna collect my letters, and my letters is just cash. I did not cheat for cash this time, just because I don't need to cheat for cash. I have so much cash. Um, it, okay, where is the switch? Switch. So I have been giving the switch by Bob, and I need power for it. Okay, what we're going to do is, give me a second. I'm just gonna go to Wiimote, and the power one is, let's see, unlimited power, control, and numpad. Okay, control. Okay, so what we do is power on, and now it has power. Should place it on the upper floor. No one would see it from here. Okay, place it. Too heavy. Let's say I'm to. You know what? I have unlimited power. I'm just gonna put the lamp. And as you can see, I was building a lot of things here. It's just that it's my chickens. I wanna get more chickens. This is my thingies. I'm just gonna recycle this one. Okay, I have two. Yeah, you know what? I will recycle these. I don't need them. And I will on more. Where do I put? Ah, fuck. Okay. Book. I don't need books. Deposit all. I'm still okay. Deposit all. Deposit all. Can I interact with it? No. Man, I don't know where to deposit stuff. Okay. Oh shit. Let me just feed the dog. He is fed. In this case, I'm just gonna dry some meat. This woman keeps lurking around my house, and I'm like, what the fuck do you want? Like, just. Sometimes she wants salt, sometimes she's just lurking, but it's very disturbing. I have so much of that. So this is how you make money, guys. I went to the forest, I tried to explore it, and apparently after a certain level of the forest, you don't really, it's a loop. Nothing happens there. Like it's weird. It's just a endless food supply and wolf pelt supply. That is all it is. Nothing else. And I was thinking that is it too heavy still? It's too heavy. And I was thinking that maybe the deeper you go into the forest, I haven't even gotten my first boar yet. You know, after you go to the forest, um, and you pass a certain level, your you find something more like some ancient animal, since the animal farm has to do with UFO and abductions and testing and so war between the government and the aliens or something like this. And there is a lot of controversy in this game because it's almost like it's telling you about the future, and it's it's so weird. It's like, is your, I don't know. It makes me feel like Mr. Pepper is one of those conspiracy theories where this is what's about to happen and this is what we're going to have a war on. Oh my god. With my inventory. Okay, I need to up it because I won't be able to. Is that okay? Fuck. Oh, that's okay. Okay. It's like a conspiracy theories of why the things are happening in the 5G and those subliminal because the miners in the mines, they were hiding from the subliminal mind controlling devices, which by the way you as Mr. Prepper helped create because you were one of those militaries that um, was developing mind control devices, and this is why all the dogs in the city disappeared because you were testing them on them, and then you found a way to control it has been set up. Now let's just wait for the sleepless. The sleepless is all the miners and Bob and all the people who are trying to stay awake at 3 a.m. because by 3 a.m. you must go to sleep. But yeah, um, it's so weird because um, the aliens, the governments are spilling some secrets and they're trying to do something behind the backs of the people for their own benefit, and they lie to you. And at the same time, the aliens are not very friendly here, to be fair. Like, they really are trying to kill you. And that's not really, man, I don't know. It's so weird. They were supposed to be helpful and they were just abducting your sheep, goats and stuff. And then they abducted me. And when I escaped, by the way, if you go to the laser, you fucking die. But then I escaped and suddenly they were trying to kill me all night. And then I think the government girl gaslighted me. And if you haven't played Mr. Prepper, you probably have no idea what the fuck am I talking about. But this is maybe my way of saying try to play Mr. Pepper and try to finish it because it's a lot of conspiracy theories in it, and it's maybe predicting our own future, especially with the wars going on and people just, you know what? The aliens are doing whatever the fuck they want, and the government are doing nothing about it, and they say everything is under control, but it's really not because all of their cameras are all over the uh, all over the farm and the lake and everywhere. and some of the cameras sunk into the water, and I found some when I went fishing. And then you have a broken UFO, which by the way I broke. But then if you go to the wasteland, you have so many broken UFOs. You have a if you when you go to your own base, which by the way the government deleted your fucking memory. You go to your own base and you have an AI computer that does everything and goes very very angry if it's being challenged. And the thing is, you created the AI. And by the way, this, this is from the AI core, so I could create my own not bomb, rocket. Because, what do you want? Because you need to take that and assemble it in order to be able to know how to make it. And yeah, it's very interesting things, really. I'm very interested in the game because of this one. It's just like so many things are so accurate, and I was wondering what did the developers think when they were making the game. Do they know something more? Do they have like a whole research on theories and what's happening with the world? Is this like some sort of a warning towards the people, or more like the gamers? Because the gamers are the people who are mainly, man, she's swinging that. Look at that ass. I bet she's single, like divorced single mom or something, and she's just asking for it. Anyway, look at her. Where the fuck is she living? Oh, she's this. Why can't I go to her house? Anyway, I just want to say hi and bake her a pie or something. But yeah, I forgot what I was saying. The Pope's house. It's very interesting. It's very interesting, and I think it. I don't know. I just think that. How many do you need? I just think that there is something behind that game, and I think the Animal Farm as a DLC was created to show you that there is something. Unfortunately, because I triggered the alarm, I cannot go to show you where the site is with the UFO after you win the fight. But yeah, the it's it's a lot. And apparently, because they use mind control, that's why if you go if you stay after 3 a.m. awake, you pass out. But at the same time, only at 3 a.m. the UFO comes to abduct farm animals, and it's it's one of these things where it's very convenient to do it this way, because people will never know, and they'll think it's just like your natural clock, your genetical calling or whatever. But it's not, it's just stuff. So yeah, that's me and my little conversation. By the way, this is me, and I found my crashed airplane in the forest. I don't remember of any crash, but apparently this is how you get locked in the house, and this is why the government is being very suspicious of you, because you know a lot and you are part of the governmental secrecy thing going on, because you helped develop the AI machines and the mind control subliminals, and to all the testing, all the abduction of dogs. So you are actually a very smart person. And the thing is that when you go to the base, there is a huge picture of you and your team, and you throughout the game you don't meet anyone from your team, like anyone, like you're the, it's like you're the only survive, yeah, survive, wait, sorry, I am mindfuck. You're the only one who survived. Everybody else has vanished, just like the dogs in town has vanished. And this dog, the guy from the farm gave it to me because the agent wanted to take it. She doesn't like the dog, and now we know why. I think because dogs in general can sense bullshit and are one of these where they know when a bad person is a bad person. They know when a good person is a good person, and they know shit is about to go down. Because each time the Asian lady came to the farm guy, this dog ran away. It's like he knows that she doesn't like him. So it's I believe for a 2D game, this game is extremely smart. It's very well done. It's just I'm impressed, honestly. I am impressed. See, I have money. There's nothing to plant, okay? My chickens. I love chickens. Look at them, they're so cute. Oh, and a feather. Oh, they have more than enough food. Feathers, the leg. Oh, babies. What else? Is my Do they have food? Food. They have milk. As you can see, I created my own little farm in here. It's not much. I wanted to create something more, something bigger, but unfortunately, it's it takes time, and I spend a lot of time in the game just building and doing all this reorganization of things. Because, for example, if you want to grow an apple tree, which pays you the best, if you go to the herbalist to sell things, apple tree pays you the best. She pays mad money for it. You need double space, like big uh, floor one, not these ones. All animals need a special space, and you can, yes, you can build separation doors, but at the same time, what is happening? But at the same time, um, sometimes they need light, they need space, they need constant looking after them, consistency. And the thing with them is, you let me just corn pays good. Corn pays good. Yeah, let's just sell that. As you can see, honey pays good. If you're breeding, which I want to do in my next game, the things that pays best is a cow, but it's this kind of spotted cow, because you have all kinds of cows. um and the way to get this mixture is just mix the cows, you know. um yeah, I can sell you sugar, feathers. I'm not selling my gun just because I don't know what's about to go down yet. Go to your backyard and wait for the sleep to arrive at my backyard. Man, Belle, start reading shit. Okay. Say your goodbyes. It's funny because this is my the night before my investigation for next day. Okay, that's all. Chupacabra. Oh shit, she's one of the sleepless. I like the attitude. There's something that asks for people loving experiencing what you happen your share of observation in my life. As you can see, it's already since the plane crash, we knew there's something special about you. Started pricking the agency very early on, and most of the sleepers require a certain effort to stay outside the influence of the brazen serpent. The brazen serpent is the mind controlling device. Physical barriers, avoiding nightly reset, regular contact with the wake, concentration exercises. Again, to avoid it, and you seem to require the brainwashing by sheer force of will, and you keep yourself busy. Okay, so I want to say something about this. The other thing is that the agent, after we fought the UFO and after we had this kind of little abduction war with the UFO, I was with the farmer guy and I was with this guy, Joe. And the thing is that she said what she said, she spit some information, and then she did the Men in Black thing for erasing your memory with this pen clicking and doing like a flash. And then you wake up next morning and no one remembers anything, but you remember everything. Like it does not catch you. And I still don't know why, because you're just a person after all, but there is something. Um, I don't. I don't know. That's the other thing that really got me thinking. Because maybe you know so much and you've been trained because you are the ones who trained them. Uh, like you and your team. Because, of course, if you try mind control, you should be immune to it or something. Yes? What do you think's happening after? I don't even know. Expectations will awaken enough people to self-organize well and resist all local agents, and then we'll see. What I'm afraid is that the awakening triggers something else, a reaction of deep state, a massive release of chemtrails, lonosphere activation. But whatever happens, I wanted to see it up close. It gets boring on the junkyard sometimes. And your lunch, it's been. I know you're leaving and I wanted to say goodbye. I think we got along well. I think the same, Joe. I enjoyed your help and company. Yes. Tell me one thing. Had your share of work for secret organization, am I right? Yes, I work for the agency, it turns out, but was another life. I know, don't dwell on it. The history of the world is full of double agents and defectors. And I've heard it with my own ears how furious they were at you. How so? You're not the only one who knows how to use the radio pepper. Back when Fort Observer is the base, was still active, I used to have one of my antennas directed towards the base. I would sometimes pick up military chatter. Mostly nothing important to just some codes I couldn't understand. One day, the radio got off like fireworks on July the 4th, back when we still celebrated it, that is. They were yelling something about the well-being department. I thought somebody broke their sonar or something. But when they cried in horror, somebody let the dogs out. That's right, and it sounded like it was really big deal. I guess there were no regular good boys. Um, then they were telling somebody wrote freedom on the glass somewhere. Oh, I saw the word, like it was a curse word for them. And then there was an official announcement it's now forbidden to repeat the written word. They were also shocked after finding out who the saboteur was. I didn't pick up the name at the time, but the reaction was like the president himself was defected. And then came the alert about unauthorized takeoff from the airfield. Everybody on the radio went nuts. They had shortly announced they were going to cut off all radio communications and everything went silent. How did you figure out it was me? After the crash in the forest, it was just connecting to the dots, really. So why were you willing to help a former agent? Come on, Prepper. Me, a collaborator of a secret rebel organization and reflector of a government agency. It's a step on my dreams. Okay, right. I was so happy to do some of the conspiring with you. Had a good flight, and just one more thing. I'm not the one who types. Just in case, remember to look out the window and see if the earth is really round. It would be very funny if it's not. Okay, sure will do. And yes, I spent a time with Jenny. Only when it's beautiful. First time I see you outside the forest. She's the one who told me that this is me, and she's the one who sent me to the plane crash. Because she said it reminds her of an old friend, which was me. She's a very smart woman as well. Um, I want to see if everyone feels well after my herbs. And I would also like to see Mary. See if anything can help her remember her life. If not, I'll see if she's alright. I'm sorry I took part in this Blazing Serpent program. Some of the memories got back to me. I know, Buttercup, but you're a different person now. This is what matters. And after all, it's your decision to escape them, and I remember the search for you after the crash. I have been observing small hideouts in the forest. They deployed great force, and they wanted your blood. But they didn't expect to find you completely lost, not remembering anything, apparently already under the influence of the satellite. You've seen that? With my own eyes, yes, and then for some reason they decided to let you go. Perhaps they wanted to observe you. And well, not only they had the same idea, I know the sleepless have been watching me too. Have you forgotten any conclusions from the observation? That you are the most particular person around. No, peculiar, something like. At first, you seemed completely brainwashed like most of the town. I cannot pronounce that, but you did understand. Your dissemination is fascinating. You started doing your own things. The agents hadn't noticed soon enough. Finally, you attempted to escape with the car, and I think you remember the rest. You know, Jenny, I'm very glad I got this letter from you. You were my favorite granny from the woods. You're my favorite youngster. Godspeed, Buttercup, and good luck in finding a greener pastures. Remember to eat well and drink tea. Okay. That is, man, that's a very warm. Oh shit. Fuck, wait. I'm not ready. Oh, hello, I didn't. Oh shit. Okay, that's a twist. I didn't expect an inspection right now. I thought they are no longer needed. Oh, you recognize me without my glasses. You are very perceptive. I thought my disguise will last for longer and I will be able to surprise you. As for the inspection, I don't do this kind of things anymore. What? It's not the lack of glasses that gave you away, it's that I know your voice very well. This is a standard procedure. But I must admit, Mr. Agent, that I'm confused. I don't know the purpose of your visit. Please call me Minuteman from now on. This is the guy from the letters! Oh my god! I thought you'd have this figured out already. Yes, I'm the one who was sending you all the items and information. And thank you for answering my request, Mr. Pepper. You want to tell me that all those inspections and reports were just for show? You had fun harassing me, Minuteman? But Mr. Prepper, I had to keep up appearances. I had to work well for the agency to be able to help you. And I have even resisted the urge to look under your rug. That makes sense, man. You were following orders. But how do you manage to escape Angel's ambush? Oh, this. I was expecting to die valiantly, but it actually wasn't that bad. I got a tip-off about the ambush, but it turned out it was actually just one older agent. He retreated after my warning shot, possibly to get reinforcements. I used the occasion to run away from the hideout. And here I am. I couldn't resist to introduce myself with my truer identity. Okay, I'm honored, but you still owe me some explanations. Why did you choose me as your pen pal? You caught my eye a long time ago when we were still working together. What? Yeah, you probably wouldn't remember me even with your amnesia. I was just a regular agent assigned to the Fort Observer and you were a superstar there. Okay, so another guy alive. Oh, stop the false modesty, Mr. Pepper. You were top class engineer. Your solutions were absolutely vital to getting Blazing Serpent up in the orbit and keeping it there. And you loved your job. You were dedicated, hardworking, and very sociable on top of that. Whenever I saw in you in the base, I thought, oh, I want to be like that guy. I'm not sure if I'm flattered really, but what happened then? How did you stop working for the government? How to put that concisely, after the successful launch of the Blazing Serpent got bored, supervision of the satellite was just too easy, everything worked as planned. So you started visiting other teams in the base, socializing, getting to know their work, seeing if you can help. And one day you visited the Inspiration and Wellbeing Department. Gotta love those military names these days, so what were they doing? Well, further testing the technology that's installed in the Blazing Serpent waves, And they were testing them on dogs as usual. You stop right there. I'll stop right. I remember this. I wish I didn't. Sure, in the next days you weren't yourself and not very sociable anymore. Then one morning I woke up to the alarm in the base. Everybody was running around and screaming. Turned out somebody broke the Inspiration and Wellbeing Department let the dogs out, painted the word freedom in the big letters and one-way mirror on a test room. And then stole one of the planes and took off without authorization. And who didn't show up for work? Our Mr. Perfect, Mr. Prepper. Oh wow! Mm. Unfortunately for you, the AI missile got you right before you went out range. They never got to the wreckage, but they found you wandering endlessly in the forest. They were ready to make an example of you. Why didn't they? They realized you're a perfect test case. What are you talking about? Observing the effects of the blazing serpent, you lost your memory, so you were clean state of mind control of the mind for the mind controlling waves. But you were known to have strong personality. A perfect situation for testing the strength of satellite, right? So they assigned the agent to observe you and let you free. Well, free. Was it you observing me? No. The agent got fired after you had tried to escape with the car. And then I convinced them to continue the experiment. I suggested the regular controls. They agreed. And besides, I wanted to take a closer look at you. That's weird, Minuteman. No, I admired you. I was fascinated. You were always different. And your escape, the dogs, the writing on the mirror, it was beautiful. And by that time, I was already bored by the dullness of the agency. I needed to keep up appearances, so I performed all the controls dutifully, but also set up my Minuteman alter ego to help you out. So it was all for a show. And what's in it for you? Apart from that, I sincerely wanted to help the most interesting person in the city. Yeah, apart from that. So, Mr. Pepper, you need to know that the agency I had accessed sources more reliable than our truth as the president. And the international situation is really, really tense. And the Blazing Serpent doesn't affect only our great country. I'm afraid the foreign attack is imminent. So, you want... I have gone out of my way so many times. To the point, please. I want to get away with you in your rocket. Oh my god, how does he know that I am... See, that's the concrete answer. No, not gonna happen. It's Mr. Prepper. No, it's impossible. That's the only place, there's only one place inside. I'm pretty sure you can't control a rocket. Mr. Pepper, we are all in a grave danger. We cannot know how much longer Muricaville and the whole country will survive. Okay, you can use my bunker after I fly away. I won't need it anymore. The equipment is not compliant with the Security and Wellbeing Act, but I hope you don't mind. Thank you. This will help a lot. Good luck with your flight, wherever you're going. I have to admit, I imagined our meeting being a little bit warmer. Yeah, it's warm enough. I opened the door for you, man. You've been terrorizing me since day one. Okay, this is standard procedure, Minuteman. Let me just get my letters. I cannot. Okay. Well, I guess I'm launching. Take care of my chickens and cows, and you better take care of my flowers and herbs and spices, okay? Minuteman, Mr. Agent. Okay. Well, apparently only in the end of the game you... I'll be speeding away in a giant metal bullet. Apparently only in the end of the game starts to make sense. And that's good. I look like a wife beater with that shirt, not shirt, white top. See, I had time to make my rocket pretty. Can I say I'm a genius? Now the time to finally come. Let's start our Operation Awakening. Aye aye, Captain. I'm ready. Let's see. Let's sow the seeds of dissent. Ah, they're gonna find the agent now. You, what are you doing here? I can explain, but it's a long story. We need plenty of time. But I'm on your side. What? Was that me? Heavens! What? I didn't sign up for that. We'll get through this. What? Is that me? Am I dead? We're not prepared, not prepared, not prepared for this. You are prepared. You're all using my base without asking me. Okay, it's not me. Wait, Yeah, it is not me. Oh, that is so cool. You have a mini game. I like this. I really love it. All of these people, they look Polish. I mean, the names are very Polish. Man, just like this war of mine. This war of mine is also Spanish, French, Russian, Polish. Very nice. Okay, I'm very happy with that. Wait. So yeah, that is the end of Mr. Prepper. I got fright a little bit. I thought that the explosion was me crashing because oh, this would have been for nothing, and it would have been so tragic if that was the case. Honestly, that would have been a heartbreaking game. Okay, but if that happened, but no, I actually survived. I think. And maybe there will be a Mr. Prepper too because of the ending, because now this explosion happened and people will need our help and they can only survive that much in my bunker because my bunker is okay, but it's, how do I say? My bunker has no power without mods, okay? And trust me, the only reason I did I raised some bees was to have a beehive so I could make wax candles so I don't use electricity with the lamps and stuff. And also that's why I have greenhouses instead of okay, finished it. That's why I have greenhouses instead of, so okay, you have creative, unlimited access to items, materials, and you can get to be immortal. And all locations are unlocked from the start. This is a storyless mode. You may get to make your own path. Okay. Yeah. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you found this episode of Mr. Prepper interesting. I would like to start Mr. Prepper maybe. I just want to explore the animal farm more. I might get the creative modes as well, so I don't have to use any cheats. Also, the one thing that I found out about Wiimote is you cannot have cheat engine and Wiimote working together. It crashes the game. But the thing is that in Wiimote, you can multiply stuff, but you cannot multiply, let's say, um, fuel or gasoline or water and with cheat agent engine I showed you last time how you can do that, so I think maybe I'll try do cheat engine this time, maybe I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that and see how it works out and pay more attention to the animal farm because this DLC is also very, it's an interesting one and it looks into and it pays off a lot. Like you can have an animal farm and breed your animals, and sell the animals, and this is how you make your money. So you don't have to collect shit and sell all bits and stuff to the local people for coins. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. And you know what? I just realized this is Mr. Prepper, and this is the dog, and this is the explosion. So I did not land that far away, but I landed far enough to not be there and not be under the uh, agency's eye. Oh my god, I'm blown. Never mind. Well, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time, hopefully.